And we're live.
Sonny TV Arsenal, we're live. And Igal, yeah, thanks. I thought we weren't going to see this. Guys, how are you? Everybody in the comments and everyone watching on YouTube and around the world. I'm going to tell you a little story. I'm having a fucking nightmare. My Mac broke yesterday, and I'm trying to stream from my phone. I'm trying to balance the phone on some kitchen roll. And I just like, no one rings me. It's hard work. And who said life as a YouTuber was glamorous, where you wear Arsenal belly tops, sitting there with your pints, with your can of Stella, and shouting that it's time to go, and having crappy clothes named after you, giving you for free. It's not all a bed of roses being a YouTuber. Some of us have to actually work it. Not all of us wear a silly mask and slag people off as well to get anywhere. You know what? People are cutting so many corners. It's ridiculous. But you know what? I'm doing it properly. Love me or hate me. That's how it is. So it's a good time now. So subscribe, share, and like. And let's get this podcast going. Arsenal versus Wolves. Well, it's actually Wolves versus Arsenal. Wolves are coming back from the break without conceding a goal, and looking very strong. And Arsenal, we've also raised a bit of form. Let me just introduce the guys with me on the panel. You know what, guys, as well in the comments. I'm not ignoring your comments. This is you know what, I can't see them at the moment. So we'll come back to that. Gooner Dread, big up yourself, my bro. How are you?
Yeah, good, bro. Good.
You working hard? You delivering the Queen's mail?
Non-stop, mate. Non-stop. You lot ain't fucking stopping, man. Do you know what I mean? So it's got to be done, innit?
Bro, you know what, bruv? If I know I shouldn't say this, bruv, but if you happen to come across a Mac in that delivery office, bruv, in a sorting office, throw it my way. Also, Igal, how you doing, Igal? Igal has just come off the stream. He was giving his predictions to what's going to happen next week. You know, he's like Mystic Somalian, Igal, not Mystic Meg, Mystic Somalian. This is his new one.
Oh man!
So if you want to go see Mystic Somalian for predictions, he gets them very wrong every week. So go follow Mystic Somalian and do totally opposite. Igal, how are you?
I'm good. And guys, if you want to go check out that stream, we just did it. It's the Premier League predictions for week 33 and week 34. These are some of the predictions that I did. Yes, I had Arsenal winning against Wolves and against Leicester. 6 points. Chelsea losing against Crystal Palace. Chelsea losing against Watford. So I might get them wrong. I might get them right. But hey, what can I say? Anyways, we got a crazy show for you guys today. Just to name some of the stuff. We're going to be talking about Martinelli's contract. We're going to be talking about the game tonight. Just get ready, guys. It's going to be a roller coaster.
You know what? I'm going to find it difficult doing it on my phone because I've never done it before. I'm actually holding it now, right? And I'm trying to read the comments as well. I was actually going to use a tablet, but I thought to myself, what's the point of sitting here with an hard on? It's not going to help me, is it? Wrong type of tablet, guys. And you fooled. And also the fact that I'm single. What's the point? What is the point? You know, what is the point? So if there's any ladies out there with a better tolerance level than the last one, hit me up. Anyway, guys in the comments, big up yourselves. Let's get into this Arsenal Wolves game now. Kicks off, Igal.
Okay, so I'm gonna do what I always do. I'm gonna screen share from whoscores.com to show you guys a little bit of what they're predicting for this matchup. So first things first, Arsenal Wolves. If you look at our past experience with Wolves, you can see that we have not done well over the past couple of seasons. We drew against them in 2018. We drew against them this season. We lost 3-1. I remember last season away from them. So it just goes to show you that our last 3 fixtures against them have not been decent. But if you look past that, we beat them 3-0 in 2012, 2011. We drew in that was a long time ago. Looking at their form now, Wolves haven't lost a game in 6 games, where we lost 2. And you could say Traore and is on crazy form, and also with 9 assists. And you got Jimenez on form with 15 goals. These guys are a really good team. They're very strong. at taking one-on-ones. And if we have Bellerin and these guys on Traore, it might be a busy night.
You know what? We'll go into strengths and weaknesses of both teams in a minute, right? Dreads, how do you see it played out, bro?
Do you know what? I reckon it'll be a draw.
They've had a full week of more recovery time than we have, though. They're well rested.
I'm going to go for a draw, but really and truly, we should be winning. Once upon a time, this is a team we would have beaten. Do you know what I mean? But now, yeah, I take a draw. I take a draw personally.
Sonny, we got a question here. Do you know Hybrid Gamer?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Mr. Khan is asking, would you guys prefer back three? Because I feel like we've been good against the past 2 games in a back three.
Yeah, keep it the same.
Go on, Country.
No, I was gonna say keep it the same for a little while. Stop chopping and changing. Let everyone get used to a role, and do you know what I mean? Every week chop change it. Ain't no good. So leave it as it is for a little while. It's working. Just leave it as it isn't.
You know what? Wolves are also set up with back three. They also set up with back three, right? Theirs is slightly Wolves and Arsenal's formation are slightly different. The way Wolves play, they play with the wing backs as well. So they play with a 3, a 2. So effectively they've got the wing backs. Then they've got the 2 in the middle, and they've got the other 2 up front. So where Arsenal would be obviously the wing backs again, but then we'd have Sabas and Xhaka in the middle, and then we'd have 2 out wide and 1 up front. So that's how Arsenal will be different. Where Wolves will have 3 up front, where Arsenal will have 2 up front. Further forward, Arsenal only have 1.
Yeah, I put the image on for everybody, the graphic. Go ahead, Sonny.
Yeah, I mean the way I see this game going, I think definitely Arsenal, depending on who they're going to play, are probably going to tire. You know, so after the hour mark, it might be more telling after the hour mark if it's a tight game. If we keep it tight, it's going to be whoever's the fittest, and you have to say that's going to be Wolves. So that might be the thing. What turns it for Arsenal?
Would you put Ozil on the bench? Says Kevin.
Nope.
Would I put Ozil on the bench? Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would put him on the bench. You know that bench in Wolford Square, in Albert Square, where you know they just done a new bench for what's his name, the one who drowned. I'll stick him on that fucking bench, and I'll give him a plaque. But you know what? Ozil's finished, mate. Busted flush. His toilet don't work no more.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what? For me, obviously the big news coming out of Arsenal was Martinelli's also signed his contract. We're gonna come on to that. Thanks for that, Gal. Pepe has to start for me in this one. It's gonna be a game of who's the quickest. Is it gonna be Traore, who's heavily linked with Liverpool? Or is it going to be Pepe, who's coming to a bit of form? You know, so you know, very very interesting matchup. Guys in the comments, go through your teams. Let's go through defence first. Dreads, who's your defence, bruv?
My defence, obviously Martinez in goal. I would play centre backs would be Socrates, Holding. And I'd probably put in Mustafi, and then the 2 wing backs would be Maitland-Niles and Tierney. That'd be my defence.
Why Maitland-Niles not Bellerin or Suarez? What's your thinking behind that one?
Well, Suarez has played 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Do you know what I mean? He ain't really played much. I wouldn't stick him in yet. Maitland-Niles, he's a bit. Go on.
Bro, he's like my fucking love life, bro. I only played for fucking 10 minutes this year as well.
Yeah, I'm sticking Maitland-Niles. Over Bellerin. Bellerin's been poor anyway, but the last couple of games he's been dog shit. So yeah, he ain't playing. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah. Who's your centre backs be?
Who do I say? Mustafi, Holding, and Socrates.
You know those two big pillars what hold our defence together. Them centre backs. You know what? After wanting two big pillars, we got one with Wool in the middle. So you'd have Holding Socrates, yeah?
Yeah. I can't stand David.
Why?
I can't stand David Luiz.
Bruv, I think that's actually criminal, bruv. I think that's actually criminal. I think that's criminal. You can't not play David Luiz, even though he is shit at defending, right?
But see, when you play David Luiz and Mustafi, there's going to be a mistake. So I'd rather play Mustafi than play Luiz. So yeah.
But bro, you know what? David Luiz, bruv, when he's got that ball and he wants to find you, he wants to pick you out. He's like somebody running away from the police in America, bruv. That target is on your fucking back, and that shot is going to hit you straight in the back, bruv. You know, David Luiz can hit that point.
Not for me.
Guys,
for me, not Rob Holding. Go on, Miguel.
There's a bigger issue. Our center backs, we know they're all shit, but we have a right back situation now with Ainsley Maitland-Niles having a good game, Cedric Suarez scoring a goal, and Bellerin being flattening to deceive. What do you guys think? Flattering to deceive, I mean. Who would you take at right back or right wing back? Would you put Bellerin, Cedric, or would you put Nelson?
Mate, I'll go with Cedric, bruv. Seriously, he's coming off a rich run of form with goal scoring. Right? It's got more goals than Lacazette recently. And the keeper actually looks decent. It looks like he can cross the ball. He actually looks like a good free signing. Dare I say it?
Gunner Dread.
Yo.
Cedric, Bellerin, or Nelson?
Not Bellerin. Bellerin be the last pick. Okay, I put Suarez ahead of Bellerin. I mean, ahead of Maitland-Niles, because he's a right back, and obviously Maitland-Niles keeps saying he's a midfielder, even though they don't play there. So, yeah, put it in that order.
Yeah.
For me, bro, Nelson, they've got to sell him. They've got to sell the geezer. He ain't good enough.
Nelson? Why are you talking about Nelson? You have an agenda against Nelson, bro. We're talking about Ainsley Maitland-Niles.
No,
even Nelson as well. Nelson, I'd rather have Nelson Mandela than Reece Nelson.
No, you would have Mandela's dead.
Exactly. So Reece Nelson.
What do you guys think? I think he's gonna go Kolasinac in the defense again.
You know what?
It's chop and change too much. Who knows? No one don't know. You know what I mean? Chopping and changing.
I think he prefers a left-footed defender to play on the left side, and our only left-footed defender that's healthy is Tierney and Kolasinac. So,
bruv, if you're shit with that left, if you're shit with that foot, you might as well have one leg, bruv. Honestly, Kolasinac couldn't defend the border, brother, in a tank against a bunch of Boy Scouts. Not for me at all. Not for me. He's got to go. He's another one too much money. He's got to go. They've got to sacrifice him. Just sacrifice him and pray. Just sacrifice him and pray. Don't even sell him. Just sacrifice him.
Okay. So, Sonny, what's your back three?
My back three is people I can depend on. No one. I can't depend. No, I tell you. My back three is my centre backs is going to be. I'm going to have to go Holding, even though I don't rate the geezer because I rate. No, do you know what? I'm going Mustafi. And I'm going David Luiz. And I'm going Cedric Suarez. No, and the other one I'll go Holding. I'll stick Holding in the middle of them.
In the back three. You're putting Cedric.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm putting him on the right, and I'm putting Tierney on the left.
Okay, so you have Tierney, Cedric, Holding, David Luiz. Who's the other one?
Mustafi.
Okay. What about yourself, Gunner Dread? So you have Tierney. Who's your right back?
I've changed my mind now to Suarez.
Okay. And who's your back three?
I said Mustafi, Holding, and Socrates.
Socrates, to me, is not going to get a game at Arsenal, and if he does, he's going to get it as a right back. He's not going to get a game as a center back anymore. He doesn't want him to play in this team because he does not have the capability and the passing range and the ability to have the ball in possession to play in our defense the way Arteta wants to play.
He needs to defend first. So I mean,
even that, he was not that amazing. Let's be honest, Gunnar Dread. I think he's going to go Tierney. I think he's going to go Cedric. I think he's going to go Holding, Mustafi, and no, I think he's going to go Said, Mustafi, and David Luiz. And that's what I think is going to be the defensive 3 plus the 5. Now, who's your midfield 2? To me, Danny Ceballos and Xhaka have to start.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Sonny?
Who are the midfield 2 for Wolves? Let me just look up the 2 midfield.
I'll show it to you right here, Sonny. I have it on screen. So the midfield 3 for Wolves is Moutinho, Neves, and Doherty.
All right, cool. So you know what? They're not that quick either. You know, they're not that quick. So we don't have to be that quick either. The only thing that worries me with that is basically they've got a 3, and we're only playing as 2, right? And
Okay.
I think we'll be a bit overpowered in midfield if that's how we go. So really, I think we should just mash them up around the pitch, in my opinion.
So let them feel it a little bit.
Yeah, I think we should mash them up around the pitch and rough them up a bit.
That's not how we play, though. We're
No, we've got to show more time, bruv. We've got to go raggo on their ass, bruv. We've got to go back to old school.
Listen, the way it's going to work is basically they're going to have their midfield 3, and they're going to have Johnny and Doherty are going to be basically pushing up to join the attack, and it's going to almost look like a 3-3-4, where the 2 wing backs are going to be almost attackers. Where for us, we're going to have Bellerin, Xhaka, Ceballos, and Tierney playing as almost like a midfield at times, where you have Bellerin tucking in, you have Tierney staying on the byline, and David Luiz joining into the midfield.
You know what? I just hope that when these Arsenal players see all this gold, the Wolves shirts, I hope they don't get all starstruck and try and spend it. They've got to realise that it's a game of football. Seriously, I'll go like for like. I'll go and sit Joe Willock on Moutinho, bruv, and I won't let Moutinho play.
Who's Joe Willock gonna get a game ahead of?
I would put. Let me think. So we've got 5, and so let's have a 3. That's right. What I'll do, it's not gonna go like this, but I'll put Xhaka, Ceballos, and Willock. Right. So that's what's that? That's 8. Yeah. I need another 2 players. No, it's not going to work either.
Let me tell you what I'm going to do.
We'll have no whips.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to put Aubameyang on the left. I'm going to put Saka. No, I'm going to put Aubameyang, Eddie, Pepe, right? I'm going to put Saka, and I'm going to make Tierney left center back, actually. And I'm going to put Saka as left wing back.
That's not a bad shot. That's not bad.
You have Saka as your left wing back. You have Tierney as your left back, left center back. I mean, and you're basically gonna when we're attacking, we'll go into like a back 3, and you'll tuck in the right back when we're on the left side, and when we're on the right side, you'll tuck in the Tierney and in the defense, and we have Saka in the left wing back role, so we can have Aubameyang, Saka, and Tierney all in the same flank. Because those guys together combine well.
Hey, Gal, you know what? Every now and again, you say something what really makes a lot of sense by accident. You know what? Seriously, it's a game where we do need to match them for physically for pace and that. It's not a game that we're out of. We can beat Wolves.
Are you worried about Traore?
But I'm worried about my life, bruv. I'm not really worried about Traore, bruv.
See, that's the thing. I don't really rate him.
Traore don't bother me.
But I mean, they just need to stand up, man. Stand up and be strong. Exactly. You need to be strong and be physical.
Bro, you know what? Traore is a black voice cunt, bruv. He's just gonna keep running.
Yo, Kevin, I have no beef with nobody, bro. If someone wants to talk about me, they can go ahead and talk about me. It's free publicity.
Hey, if someone's put the beef, bruv, let's stick it in the on the saucepan. Let's eat it,
I agree with Sonny. Nelson's done, overhyped, too much about Arsenal fans.
Yeah, that's what the do you know what, Troy, just let him run up and down, bruv. You know, if that's what makes him happy, just let him run up and down. Yeah, it's like I said, it's Forrest Gump on steroids. Go on.
Sonny, Joseph asked an amazing question. Sonny, I'm hearing somebody saying that Arsenal are going to extend Ceballos' loan or actually sign him on a contract. What do you think about that?
I don't think they'll sign him. I don't think they can afford him.
What?
I don't think they can afford him.
No, what they're saying is either we're going to get an extension on the loan, or we could get Real Madrid to lower their price to 20 million.
No, we don't need him. He's the wrong player for us. You know, if we got Ceballos, then we want to get Partey.
I'll keep him on loan as a squad, but I wouldn't buy him.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
You know
Keeping him on loan for another year makes sense.
They wouldn't get Partey. If they got him, they wouldn't get Partey.
No, but what
we got to do,
Sonny, what they're saying is they're going to extend his loan for another year.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'd loan him, but I wouldn't buy him.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't buy him either. He's a good squad player. You know what? He's not as good as I thought. He's not as good as I thought he'd be. I can see why he ain't getting to Real Madrid. You know, honestly, I can see why he ain't getting there. He's probably the worst player they got in their midfield.
Guys, we have 57 of you guys here. I need you guys to at least take 1 second of your time and just like the video, please. It helps us get more notoriety, more views, and it just helps us do better stuff for the channel. We don't ask you guys to watch 10 advertisements per video. We barely even put 1 advertisement per video. So just give us that like, and it helps us out a lot.
No, don't listen to it, Gal. Watch that same advert 10 times because I need to buy a computer. And all this waffle about people don't do it for the money, and you know, what are you saying that for? Seriously, you know, no one believes it. Don't say it. No one believes it. Anyway, you know, you might say like Unai Emery. No one believes you. Yeah, like for me though, most important thing for me
with all the hate? Holy.
What me for who?
This guy's like, the kid deserves to get a slap in his head.
Why? Why?
I have no idea. And that's not the real Gooner Eagle Eye. That's a troll.
Maybe you do, Gal, and who knows what you do in your private life. All right, let's go score predictions, guys. Everyone in the comments as well. Let's go score predictions. What's your score going to be?
I said a draw, so I'm going for 2-2.
2-2.
Sonny?
Is that a good result for us? Is 2-2 a good result for us?
I don't really. Season's finished, Sonny. Do you know what I mean? I don't really care.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, bro. I'm with you on that. Do you know what? I reckon it's not beyond the realms of comprehension, bruv, that we can actually go and win this, right?
Oh no, yeah, of course.
Let's not get twisted. You know, Wolves ain't they're not Liverpool. You know, so you know, we can do it. We've got to have a bit of belief. And I fancy 2-1 defeat.
Believe too many times and be let down too many times. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah,
2-1 defeat.
Yeah, I'll go for 2-1 defeat, but I can't see them over there. It was actually this reverse fixture which stopped me from going Arsenal earlier in the season. We drew 1-1, and I said that's it. Season's done its over for me. So that was it. My last game for Arsenal. No testimonial. I didn't even get testimonial after 40 fuckers.
Smile, Sonny. Get some likes. This guy's saying.
No, we don't. Bro, you know what? I'm holding this phone up. I'm trying to squint to read, and honestly, it's hard work. It's hard work.
Okay, let me tell you what some of these guys are saying. Okay, one guy saying I'm a legend. Thanks for that. 4-2 Wolves. 2-2 Arsenal Wolves. 4-2 Wolves. 1-0 Wolves. 3-3 Arsenal Wolves. 3-1 Wolves. 1-0 Arsenal. 1-1. Guys, I'm going for 2-0.
Me too.
I'm going for 2-0 Arsenal.
Shouldn't ask that. Come on, you know what he's going to say.
Yeah, I'm going for the 2-0, man. Let me give you some reasoning behind my decision. I think
there ain't no,
I think Arsenal the past couple of games, even though we're playing lesser competition, we've seen some I wouldn't say solidity, but I would say some balance to the team in this back three. Way we've been playing, we've brought some balance, and Pepe has been able to get some joy in the right hand side, and the left hand side has been very dangerous. And even the midfielders, back-to-back games, you've seen Xhaka score a goal in the box, you've seen Danny Ceballos score a goal in the box. I think there's something happening where we can start to see some light at the end of the tunnel.
Don't get carried away, but it's a train that's going to come and fucking hit you. Seriously. Arsenal, you can't get too gassed with Arsenal. But you know what? That's what I love about you, there you go. Because we need that positivity. Because you know what? I've had people saying they don't want to come on the podcast because it's too negative. But at the end of the day, the league table doesn't lie. The season's been terrible, and we just say it as it is. And if you want to be positive, don't shy away from the podcast.
This guy's saying I need a reality check.
When there's something to smile about, we'll be happy. Do you know what I mean? But right now, it's doom and gloom. Doom and gloom. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, we got. You know what? At these 5 games, right? Everyone in the comments as well, right? At these 5 games we've got in no particular order. We've got Wolves, Leicester. Well, that actually is the order. And then we got Liverpool Scum after that.
We got Wolves, Leicester, Tottenham, and then Liverpool. So Wolves is away, Leicester's at home, Tottenham's away, and Liverpool's at home.
Right, I'm gonna ask everyone a question, right? I'll ask everyone a question. Out of those 4 games in the league, right? If we had a chance of winning all of them, but losing to City to get to the final with the FA Cup, right? Or losing to Spurs and get to the FA Cup final, what would you take?
No, I'm taking the FA Cup final now.
Yeah, same here, bruv. I'm the FA
Cup
final.
We've put them shitload of times lately, so you know what I mean. It's neither here or there, isn't it? So,
mate, what if it gets Tottenham? What if it gets Tottenham? Don't bother me, bro. What if it gets Tottenham? Don't bother me either.
How many points are we getting from these 12 points?
Even though personally, I think we will beat Tottenham, but if we don't, we don't. But
how many points are we getting from these games? 12 points. How many points?
6, maybe 7.
You know, I say something. Liverpool are in holiday mode now. Though they're not really going to bother. So that might not be as a harder game as it was catching up to be. You know. I reckon, and we'll draw against Wolves or lose, right? So one point maximum now.
Yeah,
we're fucked there. Who we got after that?
Leicester.
We've got Leicester. I think we'll beat Leicester. I honestly think we're going to beat Leicester, right? Leicester are suffering from confidence at the moment. Leicester got fucking less confidence than I have at the moment, honestly. Leicester suffering from confidence at the moment. I think we'll beat them. And then I'll go Spurs. It's going to be a draw. And then I'll go what's the name? A draw against Liverpool as well. So how many have I gone? 4 points. 4.
Okay. Somali Flame said 15 years ago we would have been an easy win for Arsenal against Wolves. Today they're the favorites.
That's what I'm saying. Times have changed. Times have changed.
Somali Fame, 15 years ago, bro, you'd have probably gone with your satchel to school, bro, and would have been running back just to see it in the evening.
Okay, so the people in the comment sections are saying we're going to get 3 points out of 12, 6 points out of 12, 9 points out of 12, 2 points. Wolves are gonna win 6-0.
No.
Arsenal will beat Leicester. Not about negativity. It's been waiting. What's the best for the club? It's a shambles right now. Too many fans are settling for West mediocrity.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You're hitting that right in the head.
I'm going to tell you this. Let me break down what I think, because you guys broke down what you think. I think we're going to beat Wolves. I think we're going to beat Leicester. I think we're going to draw against Spurs. And I think we're going to lose against Liverpool. So I think we're going to get 7 points. And that's me being optimistic.
You know what? Even if we got 7 points, right, in the grand scheme of things, that won't help us, bruv. We'll still miss out on the top 5 even with 7 points, in my opinion. There's too much traffic in front of us.
Sonny, you say that, but have you looked at where we are right now?
Yeah.
We're sitting right now, I think, in 8th or 7th.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Look how many teams we've got in front of us.
And yeah, they're still the points are still.
There's a lot of teams in and around us that, but you know what? Wolves this year have been Robin Hood. This is what Wolves do. They take from the poor and they give. They take from the rich and they give to the poor. Last year, they took points off Man City, Man United, Tottenham, Arsenal, Chelsea, and they gave points to Huddersfield and those guys last year. And this year they've done the same thing. They've given points to shittier teams and they've taken points off us. So they might do it again.
Mate, what happened last year? All this what happened last year and past performances, that don't mean jack, mate. Because, yeah, what happened last year has got no relevance to what happens this year at all. Totally different game, different players, different scenario. That means nothing. But you know what? I just think we need to shut down the midfield. If we shut down the midfield, we'll be right.
Look at
my
this.
opinion.
We are 1 point ahead of Tottenham, 1 point behind Sheffield United, and what is that? 6 points off Man United and Wolves. If we beat Wolves, that gives us what? 3 points off Wolves.
Are you hoping on Champions League next season or Europa League?
No, Champions League's not realistic, mate.
Okay, so you want Europa League next season?
Yeah, let's just use the remainder of the season to try to kick on and get as good as we can get.
Miguel, you talk about realistic. Seriously, honestly, it's true. It's not realistic. It's not realistic at all. You know. Listen, if Champions League is not realistic, Miguel, right? Then what is the point with the rest of it?
No, Sonny, you have to use your end of your season to kick on for next season. You can use it as a springboard to make yourself better next season.
In what way?
The way you end this season can basically propel you into your preseason, because the season's going to be a quick turnover, Sonny. Don't forget, we're not going to have that long of a break.
Like a springboard, yeah? Like a springboard, yeah? You're gonna jump on that springboard and you're going to start flying if you end the season well. That make no difference at all. We need to get rid of these players, bro. It's plain and simple. You know what? Speaking of getting rid of the players, yeah, as well. You know, let's just change subject a little bit, yeah, because obviously it is going to be what it is tomorrow, and join us after the game for a podcast where we're going to put the link in the comments so you lot can come and jump on the podcast as well.
Yeah, Craig Marks, big up yourself, Craig Marks. Craig, if you're free tomorrow, can you ask the fish to come on tomorrow, bruv? Because we need his comments about the game. Well, basically, Martinelli signed a contract, right? Saka signed a contract. Well guessed, right? Chelsea are now linked with Havertz, right? And Man U are closing on Sancho. And you know what? It just goes to show the difference between the levels of these sides and us. And it's very worrying. It's not nice. Sonny, Man United are not going to get Havertz. He's going to go to Bayern.
Chelsea get him.
No, Chelsea are not going to get Havertz. He's going to go to Bayern. They're going to end up getting Angel Gomez. Don't get over carried away with Chelsea. They're a guy that goes to the gym that skips leg day every day. They have no defense. Their defense is worse than ours this season.
You know what? I'll get the Angel Mary if you can play centre back, brother. I'll see him.
You know, Chelsea have conceded 3 more goals than us this season in the Premier League.
Yeah, but look how many scored.
They scored 10 more goals than us.
1 more games than us, didn't they? Yeah.
There you go.
We've lost less than them.
Hey, what's your point, bruv? They got more points than us.
Sonny, my point is, if we could have we have 13 draws. If we could have turned 3 of those draws into wins, we would have been comfortably in the top 4. With the season that we've had,
we were good enough, bruv.
No, Sonny. Yes, we're not good enough. But let me give you the other side for 1 second. With the season that we've had, with the amount of poor performances that other clubs have had, when you look at the table and you look at the actual points difference and the goals and everything, everyone has been poor. It's not just Arsenal.
Everyone's been
You say
rubbish.
Man United have been poor. You can see obviously Tottenham's been poor. You can say Man City has been poor. You can see everyone has been poor. Besides Liverpool, who has really been amazing this season? Leicester's overachieving. Wolves is overachieving. Sheffield United is overachieving. But all the top teams have been poor. Tottenham have a worse defense than us. Yes, they scored a couple more goals than us. They actually have 3 more losses than us. Man United, they're on the same losses as us. Chelsea,
Mate,
2 more losses.
United are coming good when it matters, bro. United are coming good when it matters.
A winning game.
United also have 2 big injuries right now. United just got Pogba and Bruno just got injured today.
Did they?
Yeah. They're going to miss the game this weekend.
That's not a big injury then. It's only one injury.
That's
not heavy.
Bournemouth.
Okay, let's get back to the guys. Unblock Dave. He said, Sonny, you will be nice.
Funny.
Okay, Dave, you'll get unblocked right now. Don't worry.
Dave, you're probably blocked for a reason because you're a cock, bruv. So don't be a cock. Because the next time you get unblocked for life, bro, it's not actually me who's doing the blocking. It's the moderators.
Okay. Martinelli, he signed the contract. What do you guys think?
Yeah, good news.
Yeah, very good news. You know what? Interesting point as well. You know, did you guys know in the comments, right? Apparently, your first professional contract you signed, right? For instance, Saka, right? You're only allowed to sign a maximum of 2 years. Did you know that?
No, I heard academy players. Yeah, academy players can only sign 2-year contracts.
Your first contract after the academy, you only allowed to sign for 2 years, and that's why we had to sort Saka out very quickly afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense. It makes sense because you don't want these kids to being locked down to 6-year contracts at making 3,000 when they're producing at high levels.
Well, apparently another thing. What I heard, I don't know how true it is. A lot of these contracts they're giving out now to the youngsters are all performance related. So and that's how it should be. You know, don't give everything too quickly. You know, if you eat too much, you're gonna throw up. You know, it doesn't matter how much you like that cake. If you eat it too much, even if it's muff, if you eat it too much, you're gonna throw up eventually. You know, take your time. You know, savor it.
Yeah.
So basically, but the thing is, again, it's about how we spend, and you know, and what Sonny's plans are, and it's also going to be about, you know, how we're going to recover and going to the next game against Leicester. You know,
okay, David's unblocked.
David, you're unblocked, bruv. You're out of detention, bruv. Off the naughty step.
Peter, you're unblocked.
Everyone's getting unblocked. Everyone's getting let out of the cells.
Yeah.
Lockdown's over.
Yeah. A bunch of people are getting unblocked. Chris, you're unblocked.
Don't unblock everybody, bruv. Let people know what deterrent is, bruv. Because if you're in a Turkish prison, you ain't getting that, bruv. Go watch Midnight Express.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get TV. You don't get your TV and PlayStation in a Turkish prison, bruv.
True.
You know, you get backache, boy. You get a backache. That's what you get. Anyway, how have we gone? We've gone. Wait,
we've gone for 38 minutes. Sonny, so what is everyone's prediction is? I'm predicting Arsenal to win. What were you predicting?
I've gone for 2-1 defeat, bro.
And Gunnar Dread went for a draw. You have all 3 angles.
Gunnar Dread's a Rastafarian, bro, because he's going to go for a draw. He's born with a draw in his hand.
Every time, mate. Every time.
Okay, guys, who are you looking forward to seeing the most this for the next 2 games? Because we have 2 games back to back, pretty much.
What do you mean? Who are you looking forward to seeing?
Because we have
we're not looking for seeing out.
We have a game Saturday, and then we right after immediately we have another game on the Tuesday. Are you looking forward to seeing those games?
Yeah. Well,
you know what? Shall I say what I really want? I want Lacazette, bruv, to go smash it. Yeah, I want like to go smash it so someone will go and buy him.
Yeah?
Yeah, I want someone to buy the geezer, bro. So he needs to be playing well.
Yeah. Lacazette has been on very poor form.
Yeah, it's been a letdown, man. It's been a letdown.
Gunner Dread, let me ask you a question, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, if a Guendouzi come up to you, bro, in life, at your workplace, bro, a Guendouzi come up to you in your workplace, bro, right? With his long hair bouncing, shining, with his stupid smile, and he says to you, you know what, Dreads? He goes to me, you'll never earn the money I earn, right? What would you do to him, bro?
If he was just some random dude, or if I knew who he was.
Yeah, because no, Guendouzi done that to the Brighton player the other day, yeah?
Yeah.
He said, "You're nothing. You'll never earn the money that I earn, right?" So I'm saying, let's have a little game, right? If Guendouzi was in the workplace, right, in your workplace, he comes into the post office, bruv. You're just about to go out, and it's fucking raining as well, and he's come up to you, he goes, "You know what, Dress? You'll never earn what I earn, right?" What would you do to him?
See, what I would want to
kick his ass out. Would you kick his ass out of the post office, bro?
See, then it'd be fucking after effects with the fucking dickhead managers I've got. Do you know what I mean? But I'd fucking let him out, man. He's a prick, innit? Do you know what I mean? If I
was be after effects, bro. You stick him in that sack, bro. You stick him in the sack.
If I was one of them Brighton players, I'd have probably fucking knocked him out anyway as well. Do you know what I mean? Fuck that.
Yeah, you know what? His attitude absolutely stinks. You know.
Okay,
you know what?
sell or keep.
I'll should back of him.
Sell or
no,
keep.
He's got to go. He's got to go. We need to make some funds.
So you're selling.
And we're not. Yeah.
Gunner Dread, you selling?
Yes, mate. But I don't think we get much from him, though.
I think we'll get. I think we'll get more than you expect.
I don't know. I think we'll get over 30 for him, bro.
You reckon?
Yeah, because he's still young. Don't forget, he's 21.
I'd reckon we'd get about 30 million for him max.
No, the transfer rater is rating him at 36 million. Before coronavirus, he was rated at 45.
Well.
Let me tell you this: as much as you don't like the guy as a player, he does do some things well. His dribbling ability and taking the ball forward is no match to a Kovacic. Like, that's the kind of player he is when it comes to that kind of dribbling. He does bring the ball forward. He's one of the best in the Premier League from the midfield statistically when you look at stat DNA and stuff. Yeah,
he's the ball forward, but he's got no assists, man. Do you know what I mean? What's he doing? He's bringing the ball forward and then passing it sideways.
You forgot the Tottenham game. He got that assist for Aubameyang.
What's that again?
You're clutching the straws again, man. You're really clutching straws.
Okay, bro. He's not an amazing player. He knows how to draw a foul and he knows how to dribble. That's pretty much his only good technical skills.
He stands on the ball too much, man, and then boom. I mean, that's why he gets fouled. He divers on the ball too much.
I can't give the guy I can't say two compliments without you saying I'm clutching at straws. Come on.
But listen, if you're a professional footballer, bro, and you can't dribble, you got issues. All of us could dribble. We used to play in the flats, bro. We used to play in the flats on the estate, bro, with a tennis ball. When it comes to a game, bro, we was like Pepe. Honestly, that's you tell me footballers can't dribble. Yeah, of course they can dribble.
Okay.
How can you not play with 40 feet?
There's been a big debate over Bellerin. People have been saying he needs to leave. League Gunner is calling him out, saying Zoolander needs to leave. All these people are calling him out, saying he needs to get out of the club. What do you think? Bellerin's got to go?
I ain't hating on him like that, but yeah, he ain't good enough, is he? I don't hate him, but he
25 mil. You buy your hand off?
I'll take that. He's academy, isn't he? So 25 mil. Take that.
Sonny.
You know what?
Bellerin.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't. It could never cost the ball before, right? It couldn't cost the ball. He couldn't really defend either. But the exciting thing about Bellerin was that he had that magical pace, didn't he? But he ain't got that now. He's lost it, isn't he? He's lost it. So he's got to go. He's got to go for him. He's got to go for us as well.
Sonny, if Guendouzi was chippier and made what?
Go on.
What the hell is this guy on?
Hang on. Let me get out.
This guy's on some madness.
I will say, Sonny, if Guendouzi chirps to me, I'll say, Bo, you need to know slang, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's right. It's slang, bro. It's not in the Oxford Cambridge dictionary, bro. It's on street. It's a street dictionary. Hang on a minute. Sorry, I need to get go. I say yeah. I say yeah. You're ugly. And now my line's for it.
Okay, yo, Sonny. So Bellerin, are you gonna take him or are you gonna cut him?
I cut him like ninja, bruv.
You're selling him, right?
I cut him like ninja.
Because even all these guys, Troops, DT, Gunner, all the AFTV guys are staying.
Yeah, but that's their opinion, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Bro, that's their opinion. This is our opinion. Their opinion don't matter to me. Who cares what their opinion is? You know, I value people on this channel's opinion and people in the comments' opinion. I don't care about what their opinions are.
Yeah,
on another
Easy Handler saying there's
care.
no debate with Bellerin. He's garbage.
Yeah.
He has been finished for 2 years ago.
Go.
Take the money.
It's got to go.
Take the money.
Yeah, well, seriously, time's come now. We need men. We need men there. You know.
Okay, what about Lacazette? You brought up Lacazette. What are we doing with him?
I've never rated him, bruv. I didn't rate him in his first season. I didn't rate him in his second season. I didn't rate him in his first season.
Yeah, he's for the money. For the money, he's yeah. 53 mil. A lot of people say Giroud was a better player. He was a better player for us than he has been.
Bradley.
It was more effective.
That's it. Yeah, I mean.
I'll tell you this: those passes that he was getting at Norwich, if Giroud was there, he would have scored the header, and he would have scored probably because those kind of possessions. There's a reason why he's in the France team all the time, and Lacazette's nowhere near the French team.
You know what? Fuck Giroud as well. Yeah, fuck him as well.
But yeah, of course. But he's just saying like, I mean, we got in Lacazette, shipped out Giroud, and look.
Yeah. Joe, what? We did not get Lacazette scoring 40 goals for Lyon, did we?
No, we didn't. Guys, please hit that like button. Check it out. Oh shit, we forgot about Torreira. Torreira might come back. He's healthy now.
Let him get fit. If he wants to go, let him go. He says he's not happy.
You know what?
We're keeping an unhappy player to sit him on it.
This guy's spot on. Aussie Gooner. Bellerin, Guendouzi, Mustafi, Lacazette, Kolasinac, Ozil, out.
You know what, Aussie Gooner? I wouldn't even have him in home and away and sons and daughters, mate. Neighbours and all that. You know, and all the other, you know, they'll be saying, Struth is rubbish, isn't he? Struth. No, I'm not having it. They've all got to go.
Is streets ahead of lack of threat?
You know, well, he ain't got lack of money, has he? But he's got to go. But, you know, what's Lacazette actually worth nowadays? You know, what is he actually worth?
I can find out.
We're not going to get the money back for him that we paid for him. We're definitely not getting that for him. So, 35, 40 mil, maybe.
Yeah, I think we got to get. You know, we have to get rid of these players. You know what?
Crazy Gooner says he'd keep Mustafi.
Do what?
Crazy Gooner says he would keep Mustafi.
Do you know what? Mustafi likes Turkish people, Crazy Gooner. So why not?
And then this guy says he doesn't rate Holding.
No, I don't. I won't keep Mustafi. I won't keep Mustafi at all. I don't rate Holding either. I don't rate none of the defenders, and I don't rate Pablo Mari either.
Holding. He says, "Do you rate Holding?"
No, I don't rate him at all. I've never rated him. I've never rated him at all. I don't rate Mari. I don't rate Socrates. I don't rate none of them. You know, they're all average players. You know, they're Hackney Marshy players.
Yeah, I don't really care about AFTV. I watch it, but that's it.
You know what? Look, at the end of the day, if it wasn't for them, there probably wouldn't be YouTubers doing YouTube channels and doing their thing. So yeah, big up to them for that. You know, and some of their content is actually is really good. So you know, big up to it. Each their own. You know, let everyone do their thing.
What do you think about this? Laka out, Jobbik in as a replacement.
Can't be any worse, can it?
I'll go for that. Guys, what would you not do with Aubameyang now? Yeah, would you sell him? or would you keep him? Basically, if we sold him, if we only got 30 million for him, for instance, and we've got no ready-made replacement for him, would you keep him? Would you keep him and just hope he bangs in the same amount of goals? Because the thing, if the reports are true, £250,000 a week for 3 years, it's not a bad deal. Arsenal.
It's not.
Sign the thing. Sign the thing.
It's a good deal. And honestly, I've been saying get rid of Lacazette, get rid of Lacazette, get rid of Lacazette, and get rid of Aubameyang also. But the thing is, if you're going to keep one of them, you have to keep Aubameyang.
Mate, I'll get rid of Nketiah as well. Get rid of Nelson.
No, I'd be up for getting rid of Nelson, not Nketiah though. Not yet.
No, man, I'll get rid of both of them. Let's get someone decent in. Let's get a decent second striker in. It's not Nketiah, bro. Come on.
Sonny, I don't think Arsenal have the recruitment to get rid of these players for some decent amount or good player swaps. They are struggling to keep their own at the club.
I don't know. The thing is, you know what it is. As fans, right? We don't know what they've actually got to spend and what they need to do. You know, so you know we're always judging in hindsight, but we don't know the real picture, do we? Or we do. We know we ain't got no money, really. But if it weren't for this pandemic, we probably still wouldn't have had any money either.
What do you think, Raul? It's too early to judge what he's done as a job because I think he's doing a decent job so far.
No, I think it's sweaty and it's sweaty and it's little shit. No, not for me. Not for me. Not for me.
Gooner Dread
says a lot of words, but nothing constructive comes out.
Okay, Gooner Dread. Osman Edward at Celtic. Have you seen any of him? Have you seen any of his games? What do you think?
Nah, I ain't really watched him, to tell you the truth. Everyone says he's not a bad player and that, but
yeah. Okay, yo, Sonny, we're getting close to ending the stream now. We got a couple more questions. Eddie Nketiah, thoughts, guys? I like Eddie Nketiah. I think he should be starting for us over Lacazette right now.
Well, you know what? If Eddie Nketiah was sitting in my flats, bruv, you know, I'd walk straight past him. I wouldn't even notice him, bro. Honestly, even if I play football with him as well, he'd probably miss a load in the cage as well. The geezer ain't all that. He ain't all that. He's nothing special. He's just fast whip it. He's just nothing special.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of what Pep did when he came to Man City. He basically dropped Aguero and played Jesus to teach Aguero a lesson. And what they're doing right now is they're playing Eddie Nketiah to teach Lacazette a lesson that you're not as needed as you think you are, so he can raise his levels.
Mate, Lacazette's ego is too big to get any lesson. You can't teach Lacazette a lesson.
He's too old, man.
Yeah, his ego is too big. His head is too. His bum is too big. He's about fit through the door.
Yo, man, Sonny, we got one more question.
Come get now, right? Got him.
We got a couple more questions. How can Arteta rate Luis for his leadership when he's a worst defender ever?
Worst defender ever?
No, the worst defender ever.
No, the worst defender ever. Is he?
For mistakes, he is. For mistakes leading to goals, he is.
And financially, he is too, because he's cost a lot of money. He went for 3 transfers over 40 million.
You know what? At the end of the day, look. If you're driving a shit car, right, and that car's let's go a different one. Let's go a different way, right? If you've got an ugly bird, right, but really that's level, you ain't gonna get any better, right? You ain't gonna get any better. To your friends, you're gonna say she's fit. You're gonna say she could cook. She treats you like a king. You have to publicly back them. You have to publicly back them to the hilt. You know what goes on behind closed doors. You don't know what Arteta say to David Luiz. But you know you come very close. You come very close to not getting the contract. No, and I think the only reason a lot of these players are still there is because it's because we ain't got no money. The only reason we ain't got no money.
Yeah, man. We're gonna be wrapping up the stream. Sonny, was there anything you wanted to say before we go?
No. What time's the game tomorrow?
The game is at 8. The game. What time is it tomorrow? At 5 or 6?
The 5:30. I don't know.
Some weird times these games have been happening. It's at 5:30.
Guys, you know what? I didn't watch along because I don't know. I did watch along. To be honest. Yeah, I rather watch the game to see what's happening. We didn't watch along, but join us afterwards. Probably go about an hour after. We'll do a podcast. We're gonna break it down in the way we do it as fans, and we're not trying to do it as pundits on Sky, because we don't need to do that because we're fans, and we'll speak as fans, you know, because no one from beIN Sports are going to come snap you up, right? So you be yourself, you know, be yourself. Half these YouTube channels, they'd be wearing a suit next to go do their channel soon, you know. That make me laugh, honestly. But seriously, so guys, anyone who wants to come on the podcast, this is the only channel. This is the only channel. Forget the pandemic and everyone's jumping on the bandwagon, but while the Indians were circling, this is the only channel where you could have come on the podcast without getting an arrow in your back beforehand. Yeah. So, Sonny TV Arsenal is where I met Miguel on social media. I met Gunner Dread on social media, and all of you guys out there. You know what? Come on the podcast, get your point across. Yeah. All you need to do is drop me a message. Official Funny One on Twitter, and Sonny TV Arsenal is a Facebook group or page, and that's what you need to do. Just drop me a line and get yourselves on. You know what? It could be Sonny TV Arsenal today. It could be Hollywood tomorrow. It could be Pornhub or Bollywood or wherever after that. So, guys, Sonny TV Arsenal, like, subscribe, and share, and come on Arsenal. Let's make it 4 in a row, and do the unprecedented. You know, stranger things happen. Stranger things happen. So one thing left to do. Subscribe if you ain't Tottenham. Subscribe if you ain't Tottenham. Subscribe if you ain't Tottenham. Subscribe. Right, Sonny TV Arsenal, like, subscribe, and share. See you tomorrow, guys.